Boom shakalaka, boom. What's going on, everybody? Deuce Pesic, founder and chief visionary officer of ND Pesic Group. Welcome to day 57 of 365. What's going on, folks? How are you? I figured we would do this um, episode in candlelight. Now, actually, I've had my charging cable on my phone's been depleting. It just stops charging it fully. So all day I've been battling it. Found a extra cord in my car and had to wait for it to charge up some before I got on with you guys. So it got a little bit dark, and I was not going to go ahead and not have an episode up for a silly reason like that. Right. So what's happening, folks? I hope y'all are having a fantastic Tuesday. Hope you all are in your work and knocking stuff out and kicking ass and taking names. One of the things I was thinking about over the last couple of days was, you know, uh, whenever people are being interviewed and such, one of the things uh, highly successful people are asked is, what do they fear? And I thought, that's we all have our fears, and I thought that'd probably be a pretty good topic to hit up on today. For me personally, there's a couple of things I fear, of course. I don't fear the unknown. I don't fear taking risks and chances, obviously. What I do fear is, first and foremost, the health and well-being of my family. That's always going to be the number one thing. Many that do not know is I was spared. I was spared. People withheld illnesses from me to ensure that I don't worry, right? Sparing my emotions and my feeling towards the subject, which, like with my mom, for example, my aunt, her sister as well, I did not know they were ill, and they did not want to tell me, you know. I think the negative effects of that is, like, if I knew I was sick, I would want my son to know, because I would want him to get off his chest everything that he's had issues with me for, or questions, or answers that he didn't know. The to not have that moment to get clarity is difficult. So I would want my son to go ahead and feel like he got everything off his chest before I move on to the next plane. For me, it was difficult because I felt like wasn't given an opportunity to tell the people I loved very much one last time that I loved them and that I was going to miss them. So, one part, I feel like I was robbed of that. I understand why it was done, and that's a different mindset. That's old, old world thinking, and being that, I'm still, an immigrant into this country. Those were our beliefs, and that's fine. I just want people to know that, I just wished I could have told my mom or my aunt, some other loved ones, one last time how I felt about them, and the things I appreciated the most from them while we were here together on this in this place and time. But that's one of my fears, is not being able to share my last thoughts and feelings to someone I love. I fear, you're always afraid when you're doing unusual things, that someone's going to take advantage of you and stuff. And, that's why I have the patent on my product and, all that stuff. And, but, to work really hard towards something and for it to be pulled out from under you in a blink, in a stroke of a pen, is, that's scary, right? Because this is my all in, right? Is the Friends Project, and what the start of the Friends Project is gonna blossom very quickly into other things, and those are my paydays, right? As we branch and expand and scale, those are the things that matter to me, because I'm not doing it for me. I'm providing a product that's necessary, but I'm doing it for my son and our future generations, right? I'm breaking the poverty cycle, the generational poverty, right? I want us to get to the next level. I don't want my grandkids and great grandkids to have to suffer or not have the access to do the things that they want to do in life. So that scares me. And the other thing I fear is it's been a struggle for a number of years, and what plagues me often is the idea that it's never going to happen, and that scares me. That's why I work twice as hard to find a way to make it happen, because I'd hate for time to goes on, and no matter how much I try, things don't materialize, and then for my end of days to arrive and wasted all these years not making it happen, so that scares me a lot. And I think that fear is what pushes me to ensure to make it happen, right? So again, it's really your mindset. Are you willing to, at all costs, have your dream become a reality? If not, then if not, that's fine, but there shouldn't be any complaints then afterwards of why does this guy have this and I don't, and that's where regret and resentment comes in. And just push forward. I mean, there's a lot of people extremely happy making 40 grand a year, and that's great, but it's it's that animosity that's associated with viewing somebody who, they're just lucky. If you're thinking like that about other people, then then you're just a bitter person, and it's a shame. You shouldn't be living life that way. Be happy for folks. That's one of the things I couldn't understand is universally there's been haters, but I don't understand why would you hate on somebody who struggled and came back up? Why would you hate on that person? Is it because they made it and you haven't? Well, maybe your time hasn't come yet, or do a self-evaluation. Are you putting in the time necessary to get to where you want to be? I mean, these are all questions you need to be asking. But you know, I never resented somebody for becoming successful. Every time one of my friends closed a deal or stepped to the next level, I was always genuinely happy for them. But you know, to hear, like, for example, like, you know, what bothers me is like the two millionaires I'm sure you guys heard me mention before. These fucking guys have the world at their feet and they're jealous of me. You see, money doesn't buy happiness. You know, there's two jerks out there that hate me because I have grandiose plans and I'm working through hell to move mountains to get to that level, and I'm hated for it. Could never understand that, never. But anyway, I can't believe I spoke this long, but those are some of the fears that that, you know, plague me, and I'm doing all that I can to if I can't go around my obstacles, I'm going through them. My son and my future generations are that important to me, that's what I will do if I have to get to where we need to be. Because ultimately, I didn't create just a little tchotchke that's gonna, you know, revolutionize, you know, keychains. You know, it's not, you know, I mean, we're doing important work. We're talking about, you know, helping saving human lives. I mean, what's bigger, nobler than that? You know? But anyway, I love you guys. Happy Tuesday to you. Tomorrow's hump day. Keep crushing your week. I love you guys, and once again, remember, we are one people, one earth. Peace to you guys. Cheers.